good morning. It's Cheryl with Small Kitchen Small Talk. And for those of you who are new, yes, it's not a small kitchen, it's my husband's kitchen. I will return to the city to my small kitchen coming soon, and then I will be there for a while. He will join me. Anyway, long story, other episodes. It's complicated. We're not the first marriage. We have a large blended family. We have a lot of different religions, by the way, religions, cultures, even nationalities within our blended family. So we are the epitome of the American family today, and it's very interesting to say the least. And I am segueing into the dynamics of Mother's Day because it is coming. It's been on my mind, and I have tried to figure out what to do, which is I had gone on a different episode to explain that I don't wear costume jewelry a real lot because I'm very particular and I don't like everything I see. And this is not just costume jewelry. This is pieces that I actually made myself. And the reason I'm wearing it to show you is that because Mother's Day is coming and I decided the best gift that I can give is twofold. I'm going to praise my mother, who hopefully will watch this episode. I have to remember which number it is to point it out to her. I don't know if she's a fan and she's watching all my videos, but probably she will after I point out this one. And so the point here is that I make these necklaces occasionally. I get into my creative avenues. I'm an architect. I don't practice, but you know, I have the artistic training and use it. And skill apparently. So and good taste clearly. So I like to say I have impeccable taste. And yes, I know my hair is a mess. That's beside the point. So I'm going to show you some of the other clever ones that I made. Just a large strand of pearls, and then of course in another color. And then I did them in corals, and I did them in, I don't even know what you call these red ones. I obviously like pearls, so I did pearls. I believe in the classics, but for those of you who just like crystals, this is really quite pretty. And it can be layered with, here's another one in pearls, and they can be layered, and it's very pretty. And then in another color, I have a bunch more, but that's enough for now. Like you can see, this is in the green family too. So the point is that these cost very little to make, and they're quite attractive on the wardrobe and useful, and especially for working girls who want to have a professional look. It's very inexpensive to and fun to design and create your own. You go to your local bead shop if you have one, or you can find the beads online, and you use a wire to string them. You lay out your pattern, you string them, you count carefully to make sure you don't do the pattern incorrectly, and depend on the level of sophistication with the pattern that you can handle. I mean, obviously even something quite simple comes out quite lovely. And to point out another simple one, I mean, the rotation on this is anything but complex. And I think the thing that holds the pearls is pretty much what made the dynamic work on that one. And you know, you can get more elaborate as you go on, and the point is that you use the wire to string it. There's a tool to close the wire. You buy an inexpensive clasp, and you can get those at stores, craft stores around this country actually too, besides bead shops. I think the craft stores are carrying these things, and for very little money, as a professional woman, you can have something lovely to wear or share. And so Mother's Day, I will probably share some of these gifts. I've given them to office staff as well for the holidays. The other thing for my mother in particular was to give her some happy memories of things that she will cherish, and because she is a daughter as well, and her mother is no longer with us, I decided that I would say a few phrases in honor of Mother's Day that my grandmother would use. And I had two grandmothers like everybody. Sometimes you have more these days. And the one memory from my dad's side for his mother was that she would give a roll call when she had to refer to her grandchildren because she couldn't spit out our names. So we had the roll call, which I'm not proficient at. I'm not going to do it, but and maybe it's too personal, but I'll give it a try. It's not going to work, but it's Ruth, Ellen, Sandy, Cheryl, Felice, Donnie. You know, a guy got in with all the girls, but that was my grandma, and she made us banana curls and rag curls when we were little. So there's the memory for my grandma, and my shout out to my dad. And for my mom, my grandmother on her side was European, so she had a very lovely accent, and she would say, "What's the matter with you? You're a smart girl." And she would say things. She had a coarse voice because she smoked, and And so she, that was mostly her phrase, "You're a smart girl, what's the matter with you? You know better." So she would say that a lot. And I think my mother can relate to the only other thing I remember my grandmother saying a lot was a curse word. It was "basnig." So I kind of think I know what that means, but I'm not really sure. And the one other funny one was one time I was visiting her, and a guy in front of her stopped short, and she actually, unfortunately, guys, it was a yield ramp to the expressway, and she tapped him, and so she was a little fender bender. And my grandmother said, "Du verkackte." He hit me because she hit him, but that's the kind of talking that she did. And I hope my mother will appreciate this video for Mother's Day and remember her mother in the light that we do, because as hard a woman as she was, and my grandmother was tough, but we loved her all the same. And I was very close with her, and I adore my own mother, who has her own set of phrases that my children will reflect on for her for Mother's Day. And I thought that was a lovely way to share some special moments that go down in history, and to remember the quirks of a person, which is one of the side tracks that I make a lot, that your quirks are what people remember you by, and they're lovely and endearing. So my children will have the quirks that they will remember and cherish forever. I have only one other small thing to say, that should my stepchildren watch the video, we have a sad moment. Their birth mother did pass on when they were quite young, and while I can never fill her shoes, and I hope I only try to do what's decent and raise them as close to as I can, as I would with my own. One rules for everybody, and I hope they appreciate that. We love everybody dearly. It's Mother's Day, so enjoy, have a good one, and love your mom, because the time you have with her is special. So ta-ta for now, and like me, like you. See you next time. Bye.